Yeah, so Stock 6 was where my career started, really, on the podium and stuff, so that was good. And then everyone went straight from Stock 6 to the Superbike, which was a big jump. Last year was a massive learning year for me. I didn't actually anticipate how hard it would be. Just think you're only riding a bike, you know what I mean, can't be that hard. So like fitness was a lot down than it should have been, because you don't know what to expect until you've actually done it. There's no guidebook to tell you what it's going to be like until you actually do it yourself.
There's no manual, is there?
Yeah, so over the winter we've been training really hard. I've had Ruben, my personal trainer, training me, making sure I'm eating the right foods and stuff like that. And we did the 3-day test in Navarra, and all the off-season work turned out pretty well. We did a race stint and stuff, so that turned out pretty well. Every lap was within like a second, so the fitness has definitely got better. And the bike's improved a lot since last year as well, so it's hoping to be a good year for me.
Do you know, that's the best answer you've ever given me.
Yeah, and probably the longest.
the step up to a superbike, it's not to be underestimated, is it? Coming from a Stock 6, from you on the R6 at the time, wasn't it?
636.
It was on the 636 for the last one, and then up into the superbike. It's a massive step, more so if you'd done it the more regular way. The biggest step would have been Moto 3 to Stock 6, and then it's not quite a bigger jump, super sport to superbike. But what was your experience of the superbike when you jumped on it for the first time?
Well, it's just scary, really. I remember the first time was at Cadwell, and it's like conditions like today, like drizzle in the air.
So just say that one more time. Where was your first test on a superbike?
Cadwell Park, and it's like 4 degrees, drizzling. And I remember Dean like giving me the talk of like all the lights and all the buttons and stuff, and then it's like you'll see the lights are really bright on the dash, so you'll see them when you need to shift. And I remember going around, it's like there's no shift lights on here. I don't know what's going on. I come into Dean, I was like, there's no shift lights, and he's like, let me plug the laptop in. Looked on the date, it's like, you're only revving to 9,500, you need to go more. And I was like, you're joking me?
I don't want to go more.
Yeah, that was the first experience. So, it's like down Cadwell, there's not a lot of room, is there? So I was like, but I don't fancy opening it any more than I was.
See, it's an unusual thing, isn't it, that? What a way to sit and do it for your first experience of a superbike around one of the most difficult tracks in the UK, that and Alton Park.
Yeah.
The two places that are the most difficult. What was the biggest thing you learnt last year in your first season on a superbike?
I think the biggest thing really was the riding style. You have to completely change what you've learnt your whole career as growing up as a kid, like corner speed, you need going too slow, you need to speed up around the corner. But now it's if you throw all that out the window, it's like start again. And like even in Navarra, I was following some of the lads out there, and even then I was like doing my thing, and then I followed someone else and lost a second just by following their lines. It's completely different to what you've ever ridden before. You just can't explain it, you know what I mean? It's really hard to explain, but it's going really well, and I can't wait for the season to get started now. Hopefully testing at Silverstone be a bit warmer.